So server maintenance has finally completed with some decent compensation. Check your mail. You get the Amitois, a total of 2,000 ornate coins and 600 star crystals. That's enough for an entire new weapon skin. So make sure to claim them, and let's ultimately look at what this update brings. If you check your settings and info, you'll see you're in a new server. I'm in Cascade instead of, say, Wraith. If you do wish to change server, that's currently unavailable, but once midnight has passed in the time zone of your region, it should be available again, and they have reset the cooldown for everybody. It is a new week with regards to weekly missions, secret dungeons, and we do have a bit of a shop update. The notice board did present us with this. The free transfer period is actually over, so not sure why it still displays that, with server consolidation completed. So all the servers will look like this now. It's been significantly condensed down, and you should find your server to be a lot more populated. If we check the shop, you can see there is a rotation of rewards here with some new ones. We have the return of the Shallow Embrace pack here with this vampire-esque outfit. It will fit thematically with tier 2, as we have like manors and mansions of these two houses, Burkent and Crimson, but yeah, you can see that here both for a male and female character, along with removing the decorations if you want to. It'll be there for 2 weeks if you want to buy it. But more excitedly is the return of the Sanguine weapons if you missed them. There's the spear, the greatsword, the staff, the longbow, your sword and shield, your book and wand, your daggers, and the crossbows. And you can still contemplate to buy last week weapons too here, these Essentia ones. There's also then the return of this dash morph, this glide morph, and this swim morph. Honestly, probably the coolest turtle, which will then still also give you that effect where you take no damage in lava, which is pretty important, and yeah, honestly beats any other dash morph you could be using if you're anywhere near lava. But there are two new Amitois. The Buzzing Percy, so just a different color, and the Shrugging Talum, also just a bit of a different color. Percy is good within the shore region, while the Talum is good within the desert region. And then there's the return of the Righteous Thief Nick, and this one's good in the ruins. But yeah, you can see the prices of Lucent there, and you don't need those Amitois just if you're a collector. We do also have the Enlightened Ensemble outfit returning, and yeah, this one doesn't look like much. This is it on a male character. You can remove the decoration and it removes the cape. And then this is it here on a female character, with also being able to remove the cape and like the side skirts. There is still available the Icebound Steel bundle if you want this armor set, and honestly it's probably one of the coolest in the game, at least on a male character. And that's pretty much everything for the store. You can wait for, say, Talandre, and maybe they'll have something more enticing if you have some Lucent, along with just saving it for like upgrading your character. You're going to need to spend a lot for tier 2 traits if you want to get through the update quickly. But let's jump to, say, your weekly tasks. We have weekly missions. I was a bit slacking and didn't do any trials. Maybe I should have with the runes, but most of my runes are already nearly level 60. But the more tasks you do, the more unlock stones you would get as well if you were going to take this as your option. But we will be getting an entire rework to this weekly mission menu and how it's structured, where basically you'll complete each of those individual tasks and just unlock certain rewards on the track there. So if you get, say, 250 points, you would get all of the rewards prior to that, including it. And so you can get up to, say, 500 points depending on how many tasks you do. And that will be a massive improvement upon our current system, and it'll also give us a ton new extra rewards. Now, unfortunately, we no longer have the extra mastery and solent bonus as per the server consolidation buff. You can see that here, but I still would recommend keeping on top of doing your daily contracts, your secret dungeons, simply for the achievement rewards, especially for those crystals moving forward. You will need a lot of them for the growth stones. Tier 2 requires an absolute ton. Keep up with your merchants. At the Sundries Crafter, you can purchase 25 of these polished crystals, spending those resistant metals. Absolutely worth it. The training do not so much, but it doesn't have a timer on it, so you can save it for tier 2 and it'll probably get converted to the new XP, which then allows you to assign it all to one weapon versus it getting split across 2. Get your guild purchases here. I go with all these. Get that weekly ink and extraction stones. And at the Sundries merchant, get those contract scrolls and the Taydale Tower scrolls, along with your daily cooking ingredients. We will be getting cooking to level 25 with new recipes, so that may very well be important to help level it up. Other than that, keep in mind there are still 2 weeks left with the battle pass, so we won't be getting a new one with the launch of Talandre, but a week after that. And we did just get a bunch of extra stars as compensation, so spend them how you will. I am personally prioritizing skill books as I do like to switch between weapons quite a bit, but there are some very valuable rewards here, and of course the cosmetics if you have the premium pass. Just keep on top of your daily tasks here, try and get the weekly ones done as well, as it's now week 3. However, be aware we should get double field boss spawns and also 2 arch bosses during an arch boss schedule window indefinitely. That also compensates us for, say, missing Tevent earlier. If we check daily, we can now see we're getting both Tevent and Belandir at the same time twice a week. But yeah, that will split your player base, but servers have been merged, so there should be a lot more people on your server. And in terms of field bosses, I'm not seeing what they mean by double field bosses. They still have only 5 slots per day, unless they just mean twice as many field bosses, like there are a ton on this list here. And be aware you can do your cooking contracts once again and actually get rewarded with food. But that's it for now. Thanks all for watching, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.